grateful to our sponsors, Kelly Stafford with Stafford Tree Service, and also Black Kow Cow Manure. If you need your trees trimmed locally, remember Stafford Tree Service at StaffordTreeSVC.com. And please visit Black Kow Cow Manure, that's K-O-W. Remember, both of the contact details are in the description below. A lot of people are looking for plants that are tough and rough. Plants that could fit into a xeriscape. And xeriscape just meaning zero from the Greek meaning dry. Now, a lot of plants in Florida and around the world grow in wet conditions. This is not one of them. This is a plant that would prefer it on the dry side because if it's in a lot of moisture, it's going to get into more chance of root rot. We don't want root rot. We want something that's going to be tough and rough and gruff. It has kind of a succulent-like leaf. It's not exactly flat like so many leaves. These are kind of almost rounded on the edge. So it has a different feel to it, and it has a different little look to it. The bulbine has these pretty little flowers that will hold these flowers for a good long time. And that's something that you might wish to have in your landscape. If you're looking for that drought scape, you're looking for something that you could have near a rock garden or a mulch bed. Now, I'd probably still improve the soil. I'd probably add some peat, maybe some cow manure, really make it improved soil because you want this bulbine to do well. Now, it's a native of South Africa and also Australia. So you could say, "G'day, mate, you'll be chasing around doing some of the outback stuff." Well, maybe not, but I always think of our good buddy chasing alligators around with his mower. He might like this plant because it will be tough and hardy. When I think of Australia in general, I think of hardy people and a hardy country. So anything that can survive South Africa and Australia has got to be on the roughy, toughy list. So that's something that you might want to have in a rock garden. You might want to have in your, we mentioned xeriscape earlier. You want something that you could water, maybe forget, and you might also want one that you'd say, probably watering from time to time, but not too much water. So keep it on that dry side. Think about that rock garden. Think about a xeriscape, and bulbine could fit that need. Probably 6 hours of bright sun a day. I would say if you have that, you'll build enough energy to get good blooming. If you had it in real low light, you won't get many flowers. So make sure you go back to that. So it's a low maintenance plant. You won't have to worry too much about it's so thick, you shouldn't have too many weeds growing in it. If you do, you can usually pull those out. You shouldn't have to really use your cutters on this plant because it won't need much except maybe on occasion. Get a bad little corner of a leaf, you could go back in and take that out. Just the tip if it gets brown. And it's probably going to get brown if it gets too wet or too dry. But other than that, the bulbine would make, a nice extra addition for a plant that you can kind of forget and still have as a nice ground cover effect in the lawn or landscape area. So a nice bedding plant, one that you can have that's tough, rough, and you won't have to worry about it very often. Bulbine, a good choice for the backyard gardener. Once again, we want to thank you for telling all your neighbors and all your friends, Aunt Millie and Uncle Bill, about our show. And because of you, we have reached new heights and we've had thousands and thousands of new subscribers. Once again, if you become a subscriber or get someone else to, well, we appreciate you for doing your bit to help push the Greenthumb cause. Once again, thanks for watching.